Park is presented by Ram Trucks, built to serve. Northwestern and the Spartans of Michigan State, a big one for both of these teams as we hit the home stretch of the season. Unfortunately for Northwestern,
what a job he's done.
This should be a very entertaining ball game here tonight on senior night at the Breslin Center. Off we go, right into Sissoko, and an early foul. Now that's something to...
Backside help guys have got to be to it.
Of course, tonight a little bit different with his son, the walk-on Steven Izzo, in his... Langborg, deep three. Well, that's a good sign. I think that ankle's feeling okay.
Yeah, well, Langborg hasn't played in 2 games, and now a Spartan turnover.
Langborg, or Barnheiser rather, giving it to Langborg. There's Martinelli. He cleans it up, and the foul, and it's 5-1.
Just wheel and deal and rotate through Nicholson, Preston, and Hunger, but they no longer have that luxury.
Here's Tyson Walker from 18 feet.
He's been doing that.
Up over 20 points in that game as well, and now he's lost for the season. Into the shot clock, Walker, little circus shot off the window. Here's according to the rebounding margin, which doesn't always tell the full story.
They've just been so up and down. There are games where they've done a nice job, and there's games where they've been really poor.
Martinelli, pretty good pass there from Blake Preston.
And Michigan State and scratch
2. Ty Berry tore his meniscus February 7th, and then the Langborg injury, now the Nicholson injury they've been dealing with.
A lot of dribbling here. Not much movement for Northwestern. But hey, when you make shots, that doesn't matter.
Martinelli, got the smaller Akins on him. They work it around the arc to Langborg. Well, Michigan State dodged a bullet.
Langborg made his first, and since has had 2 go in and out.
There's that quick transition game with the Spartans.
Of the last 2 seasons has been just the drama as we've made our way to the end of these seasons. And even though the years are so long, there's still so much undecided as we make our way deep into March. You're going to see Boo Buie here in the Breslin Center.
Yeah, don't worry. His eligibility does run out after this season. Open 3 here for Booker. The freshman's been getting increased minutes. That time saved. And then Carr comes back. Oh, my goodness. What a sequence for Cohen Carr.
Basket. But it works out, and man, he is a high flyer.
Well, see Tom Izzo play Booker and Carr a little bit more down the stretch.
Well, this is the lineup that opportunities around the rim, and I thought he just got mauled right there.
Well, the Izzo let their thoughts be known. Now Hall threw his hands in the air as well. Martinelli getting to his spot. Back to that left hand.
His spot is anywhere inside that.
Walker with 10 to shoot.
Michigan State's pretty stagnant here. There's just not much ball movement. It's a nice drive, though. Malik Hall catching, ripping, and go, and right down that right lane line.
I think you could argue he's maybe in the midst of the best 6-game stretch of his career.
No doubt about that. Just love that he's been aggressive. You think back to the Northwestern game where he had 0. Minnesota as well only took 4 shots in each of those games, but he has looked for his offense, and he has to because he's too talented of a player to not get looks.
On the call of that one, but the entire women's tournament is going to be a lot of fun to watch, as it always is. And then the men head to Minneapolis next week. Buie, step back 3, rattles down.
Well, you go under on those handoffs, and Boo Buie's going to make you pay for it. That's one where Jaden Akins has got to know better. You are chasing him, locking and trailing. He tries to shoot the gap, and Bowie's just taking a step back.
Buie 4th in the conference, both in points and assists. What a year he's had. Hogard, no. Cooper blocked, and it comes down to Buie.
Well, Michigan State, they...
Appreciate it, Lupe. Thank you.
All right, Andy, thank you. Yeah, Tom and Lupe Izzo's only son, Steven Izzo. And quite a profile that Brendan Quinn did in The Athletic this week on him. If you haven't read it, just an amazing article on Steven's journey. Kid who they adopted back in 2000 right after Tom. There's going to be some tears flowing when he kisses that floor. Tom's already emotional. Mr. Raquel got to kiss the floor. And it's certainly something that Tom and Lupe will never forget, that moment and the moment.
Park a couple games ago where they just made it a total grinded out affair.
Strong finish with a left by Tyson Walker. Tyson Walker fighting Hogarth on the baseline. Good pass. There's Holloman. Got it.
And a cut right there by A.J. Hogarth. He's got a full head of steam. Really good pass, great cut, great.
What a pass. Got Bowie an open look. Brooks Barnhizer. Beautiful.
You are now the presence of mind to spray that thing out. Bowie leading the Big Ten in conference play and three-point field goal percentage. Knocking another one down.
But then the answer, again, it's Holloman.
Does look much better, and that's a big development for Northwestern.
And it was only 10 days ago that he sprained that right ankle against Michigan. Martinelli, that left hand again.
But they got that matchup. I mean, Jackson Kohler is going to have a hard time checking him off the bounce. Now, he can flip the matchup down here, down low.
But they haven't been able to take advantage. Martinelli defending pretty well in the post.
That trap is going to come. He's going to have to look to be a passer, because if you can get it out of that trap, you're going to have opportunities on the backside.
Walker looks to create. Blocked by Martinelli. One to shoot. And into the corner. Offensive rebound. Kohler. Kick out. Hall taps it out. Cross court. Holloman thought about it. Walker fouled. That's going to be something to continue to track. And Walker.
He's such a good shooter in all other facets.
11-second difference, shot and game clock. Bowie. And now it'll be in the corner. A three for Brooks Barnhizer.
Michigan State's defense was never right there after the Bowie slip. You have a little bit of a miscommunication. That puts that defense totally out of sorts. Well done by Northwestern, breaking that drought and finally seeing a jumper go like. And I don't know if it's going to be this year or next, but that's coming down the road.
Final seconds. Walker crossover.
I thought he could have burned that to the rim.
But instead he misses. And now from half court, off the mark for Barnhizer. So it isn't an offensive Picasso. TIA read very fluidly. Man.
I've just learned from the best in you.
Robbie Hummel, he'll be at a Carnival Cruise near you soon. Taking it to the rack there, A.J. Hogarth. Well, that's a good start for the Spartans.
Well, they make.
Also stressed to me that A.J. Hogarth had to play better here in the second half. And again, right off the bat, he has.
Well, that's what Tom Izzo certainly wants. But Luke Hunger has also got to give some sort of resistance. But 2 possessions here from Michigan.
Losing to Iowa, Ohio State, and then Purdue on Saturday. Into the shot clock. Martinelli leaning. Tapped up. Martinelli got it back, and that one drops.
Those are not easy shots, but they are for him. You know, Nick Martinelli, that little 5-footer, he is so comfortable with that. Taste of Michigan State's own medicine there in this game. Northwestern getting on the glass.
Hall rising, and he gets a friendly home roll.
Even with that double team
the other way. Up top, Hogarth. And again, that game at Evanston, Northwestern won by 14, but they had Ty Berry. Boy, Malik Hall, he's on a mission right now.
that they've had out and injured, it's going to be tough.
Tyson Walker with a steal. Right to the rim. He got it back.
Tyson Walker has struggled. He is 13 for his last 45 from the field over the last 3 games.
But Malik Hall gets the rebound, and then all of that results in a foul against Blake. It's a double-double with 12 and 10. They tapped that out. That was because of Malik Hall. He's calling for the basketball, but Smith's all over him.
He could have maybe high-load there, but Blake Smith had really pushed him off that block.
Now he backdoors. Oh! Missing the dunk, but another offensive rebound.
Hogarth, that was like he just got jammed up on that.
It's bittersweet for sure. Really happy and wondering what the next chapter is for him.
Thank you again for sharing your story, Julie.
Thank you.
League as they work it around to Holloman. 15-footer, yes! 4-point lead.
That ball is popping for Michigan possession. This is the way that seniors are supposed to play on their senior night. He is having a big second half.
And Dan Lorenzo developed early onset dementia a long time ago as Blake Smith puts in the layup, but it's 2009 when Lorenzo Hall developed early onset dementia. What a battle it's been. That family's been through a lot. Here is Malik up with a left and in. Deflect. Walker splitting, kicking. Holloman short. Rebound though, Walker.
This offense has been pretty good, but they just have not been able to close out possessions.
In the corner, boy, they could use it, and Barnheiser knocks it down.
That's one of those where Trey Holloman has got to be making his way back to his man. As that ball's coming to you, you're on a string. You're getting back to yours.
Barnheiser with 8, along with 8 rebounds. Hogard, though, gets right around him on the other end.
What do you think, Tom Izzo? Maybe
4 of those 7 games. He drives, puts it up, and that one drops down and quiets him.
But the balance that he plays with is so...
Langborg's been pretty quiet since hitting that 3 to start the game. That's his only bucket. He's 1 of 7. Offensive rebound inside, and Hunger gets fouled, and he'll have 2 at the strike.
Beat up a good 10, 12, or even 14.
And Hunger is able to get it down to 1, 37-36. Again, Hunger getting extended minutes with Matthew Nicholson out tonight with that foot injury. Malik Hall, he's been the guy tonight. Already a double-double. Akins patrolling the baseline. Throws it away.
It really threw Malik Hall off. He was looking to be a passer, and he had one-on-one coverage.
And now Boo Buie's starting to get into a bit of a rhythm.
Yeah, get a stop, and then Boo.
A lot of really good looks from deep, but they're just 2 of 14. Hogard penetrates, cut off. Keeps the pivot foot. Look at Booker's long arm. And now Walker right down Broadway.
For Northwestern thinking, and Tyson Walker making him skip it.
He's 2 of 15 now from long range. It's a Michigan State team that normally 37% from deep. Look at Hogard getting a hand in there. Attacking Hunger and drawing the foul. That is the 3rd on number 33.
Is pretty negligible. And then you do get a 2-seed. Been a phenomenal job of the way that he has coached that team, got them playing.
Against Matt Painter, regardless of the talent that they have.
Oh boy.
Falling out of bounds. Turnover. Walker lays it in. Buie cut off. Langborg. Long rebound though to Barnheiser. And look at Akins. They are all over defensively. There's a foul counted for Brooks Barnheiser.
Yeah.
You know, you said it during the break. This is what Michigan State's struggles were early in the year.
Think about that James Madison game and some of the early shooting woes, but now 2 of 16 from 3 here tonight.
Buie splits the defenders high off the glass.
I was going to say high level because that is, man, the touch that he's got. He's so comfortable off 2 feet.
He's got 15 now, does Buie. Ever since they started to give him the air ball chance, he's growing a little comfortable.
One of those where you let sleeping dogs lie.
Walker threw it to the bench. Hogard had vacated the area.
That would have been a good pass in 2012 to Austin Thornton, lined up in that corner, but there's the drive from Boone, and they're going to have to finish this one out.
Martinelli got to his spot and drew the third foul on Malik Hall. Second half hot. Now Boo Buie has picked up the
At least 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. I mean, this game has been defined by some long lulls.
Boo Buie, he made his last 3 shots after that air ball, speaking of how it energized him, and now it's Northwestern up by 3.
Well, no surprise. I mean, he's going to be first team All Big Ten, and he has earned that with his play this year.
Hall, he'll get to the line.
Blake Smith, he took it 6'6". He competes, he plays hard, he's got a chance.
A mutual friend of Chris Collins and Brian James that they found out that
he's given him valuable minutes. Hogard the other way. Holloman
might have got away with steps there, man. Good travel.
Walker, spin cycle, and another whistle. This one against Martinelli, his third.
Hey, you're guarding Tony Perkins. Hey, you're guarding Tyson Walker. Allen's talked about how he'd done some really positive things in practice. They liked what he was doing and the way he was playing. And, man, you never know what.
Langborg spinning, and he got grabbed.
Oh, wow.
Down to the floor, and count it, Hogard. And he knocks it.
Main layup there.
And he misses the second, so it's a 1 point.
We saw earlier in the year.
Martinelli back in his way, then fading too much. My goodness, hope you brought your boxing gloves to the Breslin Center tonight. Missed it.
They've left some points here at the.
As Dave Revson said, maybe not the most aesthetically pleasing, but we've got a game going down to the wire here.
It's a tough one on Bowie there.
Holloman hits double figures with 10. Langborg inside to Hugger, rejected. What a block by Hall. But then the hustle for Barnheiser to knock it out.
I think that was up. First of 50 wins.
Walker. That breaks the field goal drought.
That's got to be his toughest look of the night. Hunger going vertical, and Tyson Walker with the hang time getting it done.
Timeout, Chris Collins.
Time and time again, raise up and make plays.
He's got it now. Wants a screen. Now he's got Hall on it. Penetrates. Stops. Fades. Tapped out. Walker with it. Inside of 2 minutes. Northwestern's largest lead was 8 in the first half. Michigan State's largest lead, 6. That came in this second half. Walker, 2 more. And there's a bump, and that will quiet the crowd and put the Cats at the line.
Michigan State now with 26 points in the paint.
Foul on Malik Hall.
Oh, that's just missed opportunities at the foul line. Missed front ends, and you want to win a game like this on the road shorthanded, you have got to take advantage of those opportunities.
That's 3 straight missed front ends of a 1-and-1. Cats need a stop. Walker's been the guy as of late. Off balance. Look at Malik Hall. And he has it stripped. Martinelli got it from him. A minute left. Langborg. Huge 3 from Ryan Langborg. Now they're going to look to see if his foot was on the line.
Hey, he is looking to get this thing off. Gets the ball screen. Those feet are well beyond the 3-point line. And that is a massive shot. And how about the confidence? I mean, you're one of...
Rejects the screen. Bowie almost stole it. 12 to shoot.
The defense by Bowie there to understand that he cannot get turned down. You know, Tyson Walker looking to turn this down because you've got all this space to the left side. He's in a legal guarding position. He swipes that away. That was really well done.
Walker gets it back. What a matchup here between two all-league guards. Now the switch. Walker lost it. Able to get it back. Missed it with a left hand, and Northwestern has it.
Man, they had numbers. Walker gets back into play, but Northwestern gets their stop.
Shot clock off. Chris Collins has the timeout if he wants it.
I think he does, yeah.
And yes, they will convene. Bowie's got it. Hands to Langborg. Missed it. Look at the battle for the board. It's absolute carnage, and it's a foul on Northwestern and Brooks Barnheiser. 75% shooter. Big free throw. Two-possession game. Bowie. Got to get it up quick. Drives. Missed it.